Hi and welcome to the Master Plumbers CEO update for 2024. So we're already in February and what a busy start it's been to this year. To start with, on advocacy projects, you might have seen some media interest, particularly in Wellington, about the Wellington water crisis. We're highlighting the fact that we believe that plumbers are an absolute solution to the problem, and to have more than 3,000 leaks across the capital city is just not acceptable when we deal with water every day. We've also got a lot of upcoming meetings with the Minister, so particularly Chris Pink, who's the Minister for Building Construction, Penny Simmons, who's looking after tertiary education, and obviously Chris Bishop around infrastructure. These meetings are really critical for our members to make sure that we're advocating for the views of our members across the whole of New Zealand, and also making sure, using our action plan that we created late last year, we're actually delivering solutions for the industry to make sure that we're more efficient and we can do the work for consumers, commercial sector and other people alike that makes sure that we can deliver better outcomes for all New Zealanders. In other advocacy news, we're really pleased to announce we've appointed the Apprentice Representative Group to really realise the potential of apprentices across the network and also have their voice that we can feed up to the Workplace Development Council and to TEC. The first meeting will be for that group at the Master Plumbers Conference in Wellington, and I'm really looking forward to working with that group, ably led by Colleen Upton, our chair. So in Master Plumber Benefits, you would have seen a really great initiative that we announced late last week, and that's a partnership with Duncan Cottrell. Duncan Cottrell is our commercial lawyers that we've been using for more than 30 years, and now they're expanding their offer to Master Plumber members. So the key thing about this, you've got an 0800 number, they'll direct you to the expertise in the legal field for your case, and they'll give you 20 minutes of free advice that you can then decide whether you continue or take that advice. It's a great opportunity to make sure that you are compliant and also getting expert advice from a team that we've been working with a long time. And then a friendly reminder, remember we've got our 20% discount off hire pool for all our members. So all you need to do is show your fuel card or identify yourself as a member and you automatically get 20% off all hire pool products at any store across New Zealand. And I also want to make a special welcome to our members in the Northland Branch that we created late last year. This is an initiative to make sure we get really good member engagement, particularly in the Northland region. And this really ably led by Zane Britton, who's driving this member engagement. And we're looking forward to have our first meeting in the coming weeks. So thank you, Zane, and we look forward to the engagement with our Northland members. Finally, just a friendly reminder, we've got some great training resources for all our members across the country. They're all up on our website. Some of those courses are getting really heavily supported, so make sure you look out on our website for those. And other updates, obviously we're gearing up for the Master Plumbers Conference in Wellington, and obviously we're really excited about providing a wonderful conference experience for everyone. We're also in Wellington, so the politicians are turning up, so that's particularly Chris Pink from Building Construction, Penny Simmons from Tertiary Education, and Chris Bishop, who does a variety of ministerial roles, will be hosting us at Parliament for the Welcome Night. Wellington accommodation gets very full during the year, and we are having to hand back rooms if we don't take those spaces. So if you haven't booked your accommodation, friendly reminder to make sure you get on to that in the next week or so, because Wellington will be at capacity over the conference week. So prior to the Master Plumbers Conference and AGM, we will be running director elections. That'll happen in the next couple of weeks, and I really hope you're engaged with those. The voting forms are electronic now and they're really easy to participate. So make sure you look at the bios of the individual candidate and make your votings as quickly as possible. And in other matters, we've got the new Societies Acts coming through, and we have to make sure that Master Plumbers are all compliant. So we will be putting out a draft set of rules, asking for member feedback around that. That'll particularly go to the branch presidents and secretaries, and we are asking you to have a review of that document from our rules. It will be now called our Constitution, and those rules are really important that you understand the perspective for members and also what we have to comply with. So look out for that in your inbox in the coming weeks. Also, we've got a great new member dashboard coming in March, and it's a really great interactive way for members to engage with Master Plumbers, and also it offers some benefits of communities in there. So we're really excited about rolling this out. This is part of our long-term IT improvement strategy, and you'll see some information in early March and how you can engage with that. So look out for that in your emails. So finally for me, yeah, look, it's a busy time, particularly with the advocacy work and the minister meetings. On top of that, with some local issues around Wellington Water, but this is a great time to be in the industry. Of course, we've come back to work and the weather's been good, and I really hope that we've got a good start to the year. Looking forward to as many of you being at conference. It's our biggest engagement event, and we're really proud to host it in Wellington this year. So from us, thank you for your support, and we'll see you next time.